Alright. Let's see, are we good? Are we good? We should be good. What's up, Pickle? Oh yeah, I wonder how he knew I was going live. Only a genius could tell how Pickle would know. I'm not the genius, so I don't know. What's up, Leo? What's up, Hext? What's up, Brando? What's up, Udo? What's up, Premium Sky? What's up, Brando? What's up, Edit God? I'm gonna say Udo's technically first. I'm in a party with Pickle. I told him I was gonna be live, so technically Udo's first because Pickle doesn't count. So we're just gonna go right ahead and say that Udo's first. Congratulations, Udo. You know me and Brody aren't friends anymore, right? What's up, experts? How you doing, man? Alright, Chad, I'm gonna do it like this. First person to tell me what is different between today and yesterday's stream will get added, if you're not already added by me. So, I'm just saying, you might wanna lock in here. First person to tell me wins. Yeah, what the fuck? What's up, Cobb? What's up, Eternix? You're saying less bad woods than yesterday. No, that is no. The stream literally started 1 minute ago. Yes, I've said less, but no, that's not the difference. I clipped on keys, nice. I was first this time, Dubs. What's up, Saz? Did you hear what I said to you, though? Me and Brody aren't friends anymore. Did you know about that? I don't know if you know that. Maybe Brody told you, maybe not. Maybe I told you, maybe I'm stupid, but... Nice. That was decent. Too bad you said less bad words. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, so sorry you lose. Wait, why? Do you have Discord per chance? I doubt you do, but assuming you don't, I could tell you the story, but it's extremely long. It's gonna be my side of the story, which is apparently completely different than his side of the story, meaning that either at least one or both of our stories are completely fucked up and no one actually has the story. So, I want to say mine is closer to the truth, but that's only because I have evidence that backs up a lot of the stuff that I said. But he doesn't have much evidence of anything. So, yeah. I do. Can you say it right now? Oh my god. Alright, chat. Story time, alright? If you don't know what happened between me and Brody, well, now you're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be like 10 minutes of yapping. Okay. I was on a call with Noah, playing Rocket League with Noah. You guys know Noah RL. What's up, Gabe RL? What's up, JRC? Noah RL. And I invited Brody, and he joined. So we invited him to the call on a group chat on Discord. And Noah says that he's probably gonna go soon because he needs to edit, and he'll play for a bit. So we did one King of the Hill game, but right after Noah said that he was gonna go soon to go edit, I asked Brody if he wanted to play Roblox after he left, and Brody said bet. So I asked my friend if he wanted to join us. I wouldn't have asked my friend if Brody said no. There's literally no reason to ask my friend if Brody said no. But Brody claims that he said no. Or something like that. That's what he said in his story. But I'm 140% positive he said yes. What's up, FN Gabe? How you doing? So, basically, then I'm playing with my friend. So after Noah leaves, right? Noah leaves. Noah said he had to go in 10 minutes. I kind of skipped something. Noah said he has to go in 10 minutes. I asked Brody, yo, you getting on Roblox? And he says, no, I need clips. This is how he said it. He's like, no, I need clips. You know when he does that. And I'm like, but you just said that you were going to get on. And he's like, no, but I need clips to upload. Plus, I want to play Rocket League. like he didn't want to get on. So I was like, alright. But my friend said yes to playing. He said yes. Yo, Poke Boy! I appreciate you for becoming a member, bro. I really do appreciate you. I'm talking about some story about how me and this other YouTuber aren't friends anymore. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, what is that? Goat. So, what do you think about Charlie Kirk getting shot? I'm gonna put it like this. I am not someone that cares about politics that much. My mom is, my dad is. One's Republican, one's Democratic. Okay, well, that's good. And they both are very passionate about their sides. So, and with that in mind, I don't really know what he was talking about 90% of the time. And I never really saw his stuff. But he didn't deserve to die because it's his opinions, his views. No reason that he should have died. Someone shooting someone over political views and opinions in a tent in a college campus in the middle of Utah is actually a low-life idiot. So thoughts go out to his family. Even though I don't. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, I know. Give me a second. He was a good man, though. Yeah. A lot of people are making fun of him about it. That is low life. You call me, Mom? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go on, Yuta. So I asked my friend if he wants to call in group chat with Brody or if he wants to call in DMs because Brody's not gonna play. But Brody could play. Like Brody said maybe. And he's like, we'll just call in DMs. Because he doesn't want to call in GC if Brody's not going to play. Like, there's no reason to call in a group chat. It's just a distraction. We're playing Doors on Roblox. So, you know, there's no point for that. Unless Brody is playing with us. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, man? Oops. And then, so I leave the call, but Brody sounds like mad. But you know, Brody's like one of those people that is either jokingly mad or is actually mad. And sometimes it's really hard to tell. Like this time he sounded actually mad. He was like, "Oh, are you serious?" Like when I told him my friend wants to call in DMs. Like I thought he was actually mad about that. He sounded mad about it, but I think he was joking. According to him, he was joking. What's up, Elbow? What's up, Reese? But I thought he was mad. I'm finding you. I'm good. I do remember you, sadly, Reese. Sadly remember you. But, so, I'm playing with my friend, you know, and the night hits, I go to bed. Whatever. Don't think much of it. I get home from school the next day. I'm pretty sure it's a Friday. This is the day that the huge argument happens. So the prior day of the call with Noah was a Thursday, I'm pretty sure. So I get home from school and Brody's been live for like 2 hours. I don't know if Brody like skipped school or something because I know he has school. Like that was his first week of school. I don't know if there's just like no school. Holy shit! I don't know if there's just like not any school on that day. What's up, ET Blixie? But like, you know, he was live for 2 hours. Short number 8. Yeah, I know. Oh, what's up, Team FLX? Dude, I'm yapping about some random story. I'm yapping about a random story between me and Brody, and I just hit that. Oh, I'm so good, guys. I'm actually so good. I just spelled triple, right? Trust. You didn't see that. What's up, Nightmare? What's up, Real Banana God? What's up, Logan? Back to the story, Yuta. Oh my god, you gotta stay for longer than 30 minutes, Yuta. Alright, so where did I leave off? Oh yeah. I get home from school, I'm in his stream. I ask him, do you want to call now or after stream? And he's like, I don't really want to call now, but I'll call you after stream. And I ask him, okay, that's chill, you know, whatever, it's fine. When is after stream? And he's like, oh, it's gonna be after this training session, so relatively soon. Like after this training session. I kid you not, this motherfucker was live for another 8 hours. Like, I'm not even joking, he was live for 8 hours. That was an 11-hour stream or some shit like that. So, I'm just saying, that training session did not end. You know, he did a lot of things in that training session, apparently. What's up, Bagel? What's up, Hunky? Hunky, I think it's more deep than that. I don't think Brody even wants to be friends anymore. So, you know, I'm there, okay, whatever. I say, alright, I'm gonna go stream, I'll be back. Maybe he calls me mid-stream, that was the goal. He calls me mid-my stream. Now, I ended my stream, he's still alive. And he was on Roblox, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, alright, bro. It's whatever. And he gets back on Rocket League and he calls Carte, like, literally instantly. Him and Carte weren't even freaking friends. Like, they just became friends. Coincidentally, on that day. They just became friends again. And he calls him instantly. Even though I asked him 3 hours ago. So it just seemed like he was trying to ghost me. What's up, Samantha? What's up, Ace? What's up, Misty? It seemed like he was trying to ghost me. I don't know. It just seemed like he was mad at me. He didn't want to talk to me. So he talked to someone, like, talked to Carte. And, yeah, Yuda. But in that scenario, it just seemed like he was mad at me. It proved my point from yesterday that he was mad at me. Because of that, like, how that ended up. That's what I thought. So I made a post because, you know, I'm, like, tired. After school, I literally got... It's Labor Day weekend. I'm not even kidding. Labor Day weekend, I got, like, a shit ton of homework on Labor Day weekend. I was doing homework on the Monday of Labor Day for, like, 5 hours. Like, I got that much homework. What's up, Hurricane? So, yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah, I was annoyed by that. So, I kind of crashed out a little bit on him. But the post was, I'm probably gonna take a little break from uploading. That was the main post. And then I explained the story from the prior day with Noah and him. I didn't mention Noah's name or Brody's name in that post. But since Brody saw the post and saw that the story was about him, he thought I put his name in it. What's up, CXVX? He thought that I made that post so that my fan base would go to hate on him and that I was trying to bring his community down. I didn't. The main point of the post was to say that I'm probably going to stop uploading for a bit and take a break because I have a lot of stuff to do. School is locking in. Oh my god, I got you, Pickle. I'll send it to you. So, actually, why would you need a Pickle? The screenshots, it's just me explaining. Oh my! Ah, that's short number 10, bro. Yo, that's a W shot. Oh my god, I'm so good. Oh, SS means split shot? Oh, type shit. Shut up, Pickle. Thought you meant screenshot. Step in. You just peeked? No, that's not peak. I've hit a nicer one. Alright. Crossbar sold, the ground sold. Alright, Yudo, if you're still here, we're continuing. So, he thought I made that post to escalate it. I put person A and person B. I'm nearly positive Brody was person B. Not because of, like, his first name or anything, because Noah was person A. It was just because Noah was introduced first into the story, because I was first in call with Noah, so he's person A. It's just a coincidence that he was person A. So, he got mad at me because he thought that I was trying to ruin his career. However, this is one key piece of information that proved that I never put his name in it, that proved my side of that. Whiskey saw the post before he did, and Whiskey commented and said respect for not putting names, and I'm sorry to hear that. So, he saw the post before Brody even read the post. So, Whiskey knew that I didn't put the names in it. And Brody just saw that the story was about him, so he thought I put the names in it. That's the best thing I could say about that. So, he gets mad about it. This whole story escalates now. This is very escalated because he thinks that I'm trying to use my big fan base to go hate on his small fan base. And since his fan base is smaller than mine, he can't recover from it. Even though that was not the intention at all. What's up, Funk Edits? So, okay. There's this guy named Tim in his chat. I think his Tim M or something, or H or something like that. And he makes this wild claim. Like, this is a big claim. He said that he had his 13-year-old autistic cousin about a year ago or something like this. In June 2024, I'll get to that later. Who I apparently made fun of his cousin on a stream. Like his autistic cousin. I apparently said this guy's slow or something. I don't know. So here's the thing about this. He said that the guy, the Tim, he's a 30-year-old guy, by the way. FYI, this is a grown adult. Okay? He said that he was live on Twitch. And then he said that his cousin was on YouTube. Okay, what's up, BJ Bandit? What's up, Honored Guy? So the 30-year-old guy said that he was live on Twitch and that his cousin was on YouTube. So he said that I made fun of his cousin on YouTube, but since my Twitch was linked to my YouTube, he banned my Twitch from his chat because he didn't want the negativity. Here's a few things that are wrong with that. One, I haven't used Twitch since 2022. So, if this happened in June 2024, why would I have my Twitch linked to my YouTube? Oh, guys, here's my Twitch. I don't use it for anything, but if you wanna follow, here's my Twitch. No, I never did that. What's up, Rocky? What's up, G4 Star? I appreciate that. TGD, you're short. I know. I'm 6'2", guys. I know. Yes, I'll do split shot after. So, okay, we run this back now. He says that apparently this happened in June 2024. I was not home in June 2024. I was even Blob remembers this. I was pre-recorded. I had pre-recorded shorts. I was uploading those, just like my vacation in June 2025, right? I had pre-recorded shorts. I was uploading off of those. I'm not gonna say the miles, but I was across the country from my house. Okay. I was nowhere near my PC. I didn't bring my PC with me. I brought my Switch and my PS4. I played on PC at the time. So, yeah. And then my mom was in another country. I was visiting family. I don't have time to do that. Okay? How do I join the tournament? I'm just 1v1. Are you gonna ever face reveal? Probably at like 100k. But, yeah. So, he says that I did this in June 2024. But, I know that Twitch, you can link your YouTube to Twitch. But like I said, I haven't used Twitch since 2022. I would never link my Twitch to my YouTube in my channel description because I don't even use Twitch for anything. Why would I link my Twitch to it? My Twitch name is my Minecraft username. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's literally, it makes no sense at all. I would not link it to my YouTube. I don't even use it. So, what's up, Silvers, and what's up, Mason? Yo, you Loki sound like Don Quavius. I know that. No one's ever told me that, but thank you. What's up, Jag? I appreciate that. There's a first for everything, apparently. So, yeah. I'm gonna continue with the story. Just again real quick. Oh my god. Okay. So, continuing with the story. I know Yudo's gone, but we gotta continue this up. Love the vids, I appreciate that. What story? I've been talking about one this whole time. It's drama with Bird. Okay. I don't know if Yudo's still here. not adding up. What, you're talking about my story or Tim? Okay, so okay. That's a jump. I can't say that yet because that's at the end of the story. So Brody believes him, okay? And Brody, I think the logic behind Brody is he's a 30-year-old man or something. Why would he sit around and lie about something like this? That's the credibility that Brody's going off. How do I know this? I asked Brody for proof. I DM'd him a long message. I said that if Tim is being serious, I have no idea. I completely forgot that this ever happened. I don't think this ever happened. That's crazy, Pickle. I don't think this ever happened, but if it did, then my condolences to Tim's cousin. I'm sorry for my actions that I did. I probably wasn't thinking, but I don't think this ever happened either. Can you please send proof of what Tim sent to you so that I can look at it to see if it was me, to confirm it was me, to see what I said, to review it, to get not feedback on it, but just to see it and learn from it type thing. And Brody didn't respond to it. He didn't answer it. I asked him on stream, did you see my DM? And he said yes. That was like 3 hours later, and that was the only DM I sent to him that day. And he said yes. He didn't respond to the DM, and he still hasn't. It's been like 2 weeks. He didn't respond at all to that DM. He didn't even acknowledge it. He probably read it, knew he didn't have proof, and didn't respond. What's up, Jamma? So that is what makes me think that Brody only believed Tim because he's a grown man. Why believe him for other, like, he didn't even send proof to me. I literally took accountability in that message. I said if it did happen, then I am sorry to his, to Tim. I don't think it happened, and if it did, I want to see it because I actually genuinely want to see if it happened. Like, out of curiosity now, if someone's making claims against me, I need to see the proof of it. You know what I mean? Like, but Brody didn't send it. He didn't send it. He did not send it. So, what's up, Paul? TG's on the brink of crash out? No, this is like the 10th time I've said this story. So, this is a normal story. But yeah, that's so dumb how he didn't send the story. And he believed Tim. He said that this is really crazy. Oh, and also, chat, how many of you guys know the story about Leah? I made a post about that. How many of you guys know the story about Leah? I need answers here. How many of you know it? If you don't know it, I can briefly say it. If most people don't know it. But how many people know it? How many people here know it? I feel like Bagel knows it. But not you. Okay. I'll see if anyone says not you. Nah, alright. Alright, well, no one knows it. I'll explain it. So, Leah, he's a small streamer. 570 when I met him. Something like that. He was on the road to 600. His title of stream was like, let's get 600 subs or something like that. So I commented like, yo, what's up? And he recognized me. He was like, yo, you're my inspiration. He was like so happy. You know what I mean? So we became friends. Whatever. Right? Cool. And then there's one day where we were playing. He seemed to not really enjoy it that much. I think he was kind of getting annoyed. I don't know by what, but and that day just so happened that I was having Leozy. Yeah. What's up, pig? You follow God? My dad does, and my mom does, but I am not very religious. I will say that I think that there is probably one up there, but I don't really practice anything for it. So, oops. So, speaking of, no, unrelated now. I need to go back to the topic. Alright, so Leozy. I farted, type shit. What's up, D-Money? So, Leozy. Let's see how this goes. So, where was I at? I don't even know. Oh, yeah. So, I was having a bad day. I was, like, stressed, whatever. So, I told him, like, how I was stressed, and he and I was like telling him, you know, personal issues, right? I guess I may or may not have mistaken that Leo is not the person to tell those things to. He laughed it off. He didn't care. He actually didn't care. Like, one of my friends told him more in depth of it, and he laughed it off. He said, I didn't ask to know that. This is a Rocket League stream. Why are you telling me about TGD's personal life? I don't care. And he was like laughing while I was saying that. And his mod banned my friend for that. Because his mod, well, I'm out, see ya, Jack. He said that his mod said that my friend was a psychopath for telling him that. And yeah. And then he agreed with that. Leo was like, yeah, if anyone's the psychopath, it's you. Why are you telling me this? And he's like laughing while I was saying it. What's up, Jazz? What's up, King Panda? So, basically, I made a post about it. But I told my viewers at the end of this post, do not make fun of Leo. Do not go to his channel to hate on him. But rather go sub to him. He went from 570 to 600, by the way. So he did get to that goal because of me. That was not just from that one. It was from a shout out on Discord and a prior shout out before the little argument thing, right? And yeah, so I made a Discord shout out to him, and we apologized again there, right? And I played with him. He went from being so enthusiastic on stream to sounding like he was forced to play with me. He went from, okay, let's imagine that I'm Leo right now. Oh my god, guys! I'm Leo! I'm having the greatest time of my life! And then when he played with me, it was like, oh, that's cool. That's how I went for it. What other games do you play? What's up, D7OM? I don't know. The story is peak. Loki, shut the fuck up. So, basically, he went from being so enthusiastic before we played to basically not even wanting to play. And that made me uncomfortable. I'm talking to myself, basically. I'm not even getting responses on half the things I'm saying. He's just like, what's up, crazy fast edit? Like, I'm talking to no one, basically. So I'm like, alright, but I'm gonna go, and he's like, okay, bye. That's the most enthusiasm he said in the whole, like, those 2 words, he displayed more enthusiasm than the whole time we played. But that was just a coincidence, maybe. Okay? So I asked him about it. Actually, no. First of all, I mentioned a joke that one of his chat said, and it was like some gay joke. I was like, yo, look at what that guy said. That's low-key wild. And he's like, oh. Like, the same response that he said. This is before I left. And then after I left, he was like, he read the chat again. Like, the same chat. And he was like, I don't know. I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to laugh like him, but I don't know how to laugh like him. What's up, Phantom? Who do you all play this week? Central Michigan. We're gonna win, hopefully. We should win. It's a MAC team, the like Mid-American or whatever. Not Mid-American. I don't know what it's called, but it's MAC conference. Ooh, I cooked. It was mad awkward. Yes. Don't sell. I know. Type shit, pig. Get your ass online, Phantom. You were just on. So, basically, back to it. Wait. Oh, he's giving me OT. Cool. What's up, David? What's his channel? Don't worry about it. I'm not giving you that anymore. That's none of your guys' business. So, Leah. Okay. I leave. I confront him about it. I ask him, yo, Bo, why were you so unenthusiastic when we played? It just made it awkward for me. And he was like, what do you mean, Bo? Like, he was acting so oblivious. Like, you know when you did something and you're just acting like, oh, yeah, that never happened. You sound like an idiot for confronting me. He's like, what do you mean, Bo? Well, what are you even talking about? What makes you say that? Like, he sounds like an idiot saying that. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, bro, we both know what you mean, okay? Like, we both know what I mean. Don't try to hide it. And I said, good luck on your YouTube journey. Congrats on the successful stream, because my Discord shoutout was on this stream. So he actually had his peak viewers because of the Discord shoutout. And yeah. So basically, he said, this was his response to it. He read it and he was like, okay, if that's the case, then leave and never come back. And he unmodded me. Right then and there, he unmodded me. That's like the 3rd time he's unmodded me. I don't really know why he unmodded me the first 2 times. But that was like the 3rd time he unmodded me for saying, congrats on your successful stream, and good luck on your journey, but I'm not gonna stick around, and you know what I mean. What's up, Gabriel Joseph? Is it the guy who you've been beefing with in the past? It's Leozi. I don't know if you know that story, but yes. It's another lead up with Brody. You know? So, how does this have any correlation to Brody's story, you may ask? Well, when I was friends with Brody, Brody was on my side about that story. And so was Kai. Kai was on my side. Usually Kai is on the right side of stories. I'm usually the one arguing with him because I'm just like stressed out about something, but usually he's right. And he was on my side on that story. He was saying that Leo, like, even if he doesn't care, he should at least show some compassion instead of laughing it off. I agree with that statement, and that's what Brody said. Brody also said that. That's like socio-psychopathic. Okay, bro. TGD, give me managing again, for real. Why did I take it away? That's the real question. Do you play MC sometimes? Yeah. See ya, Jammer. Leo's, yeah. So, basically, Brody was on my side on that story when we were friends. We're not friends anymore. He sees the post that didn't have his name in it, right? Like, didn't even have his name in it. It was person A and person B. Back to the older part of the story. Person A and person B. That story that he thought that I was trying to use my fans to go hate on him because I have a bigger fan base than him, and he can't recover from the hate that my fan base would bring to him because I'm trying to use my fan base to go hate on smaller creators. He used Leo's story right there. He said that I did the same thing to Leo, and now I'm doing it to him, even though in Brody's story I didn't even say his name in the story. I said person A and person B, and in Leo's story I told them to go sub to him. And he gained 30 subscribers because of it. Like, what are we talking about? What hate? There was like maybe 5 people that went to go hate on him, and they acknowledged. They were like, I know. The one comment that I saw, it was like, I know TGD said not to go hate on you, but can we please just chill off on him? That's literally all that comment said. Like, how is that even hate? There's no hate. Like, that's the thing about it. Can I join your Discord? It's in my channel description, but you don't really want to join that. It's dead. I just post there here and there. So, Brody, still, to this day, I'm not even kidding, because I've heard it from a few friends. Brody, still to this day, talks to his chat and says that he doesn't like how I tried to use my bigger fan base to go hate on his smaller fan base. He still has that thought. Even after like an hour or two of me and Cortez, the one that was in the call with him, to tell him that the original post didn't even have his name in it. His comment that he made on his post, which is deleted now, his comment was like, his comment was just equally as bad as how he confronted me about it. He was like, why are you trying to get your fan base to hate on me. You're just like, da 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 da, that's a coward move. All you're doing is trying to take advantage of the big fan base that you have and ruin my YouTube career. That's what he said in that in the comment. So basically, just basically responded to the post, showed who he was in the post, even though the post didn't even have his name in it, and basically played it. So for his own privacy, I ended up deleting the post an hour later. But Whiskey, Trinity, a few other people saw it. I don't know how many people saw it, but maybe like 20 saw it. So if you asked Whiskey about it, he'd say yes. He knows about it. What's up, Mr. Trow? Pickle saw it. What's up, Coley? I never hated on Brody in the initial conflict. YouTube beef is pointless. I know that. It's dumb. So basically, what happened in the end is that me and Brody aren't friends anymore. We separated paths. Brody said there's a chance that we could be friends in the future. He said that it's gonna take time. He wants to see quote unquote improvement from me. It's always in these small arguments with him. It's always me that has to apologize, even though half the time he's wrong. But here I am apologizing to him because I just want someone to play Rocket League with. And he's online a lot. And I just want someone to play with. Like Pickle, I'd play with him, but he has time limits. 90% of the time, he's out of time. Like, I'm playing with him right now, but I enjoy playing with him. He's 90% of the time, he's out of time before I'm online. Because he has a 3 to 4 hour time limit. And especially on weekends, he uses that time limit as soon as he wakes up. He's offline at like 11 a.m. Like, he's out of time at 11 a.m. because this guy wakes up at like 7 and just plays for like 3 hours. Not just big ties with him, Elfriend. Yeah, the sad thing is that Brody's story is apparently, according to Buddy RL, completely different than mine, because he's heard both stories. He said that Brody's story lacks proof of stuff. Mine actually has proof. But he said that Brody's story makes me play like the bad guy. Obviously, my story makes him seem like the bad guy. I will say, on my behalf, that I did overreact a little bit at the start, but it just seemed like he was mad at me, and it annoyed me because of the schoolwork amount of stress that I had because of the schoolwork that was assigned on that day. I will say I overreacted a little bit there, but he also overreacted when he saw my post that didn't even have anything really to do about him. He made it become like the center of attention being him. It was just a post about how I'm gonna quit soon with that story as a side note, and his name wasn't even on the post. Not psycho, whatever. Like 6, 7 a.m. Shut the fuck up. What's up, Exy? What's up, Monkey Banana? Yep, and that's basically the story. Buddy doesn't want to. Buddy said that maybe there's a chance we're friends again. I don't think there is a chance that we're friends again. Yeah. What can you do about it, man? What can you do about it? I have other information, but that would be kept in DMs. If you want to know, add me on Discord. I'll tell you more in a little bit. But, oh, wait. Actually, no. I'll explain one more thing. So, recently, this was maybe 3 days after the beef. So, maybe a week ago. Okay, what's up, Tara? What's up, Jace? Yeah, 25.5k. So, this was maybe 3 days after the beef. I'm in his stream. Brody is on a call with, I think, a friend from school. I'm not too sure, though. Because I've never heard this voice, but I'm nearly positive it's a friend from school. So, the friend from school is like, yo, can I get your snap? And Brody says his snap on stream. He's like, I'm going to say random letters. I'm not going to say his actual snap, but he was like QAR_VY, wait, no, wait, V25 wide, wait, no, VY25. And he was like, I really hope that's not my snap. Like, he didn't want to say it, but I wasn't by my phone at the time, right? And I was on my iPad. I have an iPad and a phone, okay? My Snapchat is on my phone. I wasn't by my phone. I was on a stream on my iPad, not my phone. What's up, Inder? How are we doing? And so I just typed it in the chat, like what he said. Literally, I just listened to what he said and I typed it in the chat as a joke. And his friend said, like, if anyone cares, they can always just rewind stream. So, like, it doesn't matter if I say it. Logically, it shouldn't matter if I type it in the chat. I'm just typing what I heard him say. But he also checked at the same time. He was like, oh my god, oh shoot, that's actually my snap. I didn't mean to say that. And he was like joking about it. Like, oh shoot, that's my snap, no. So I said it in the chat and he's like, oh my god, TGD, TGD, bro, TGD. And guess what this guy does? He unmodded me and he timed me out for like, I think a minute or something. The timeout's fine. The unmod is crazy, though. I got unmodded for saying his snap, not like he said it already or anything, but I got unmodded for typing his snap in the chat from what I heard him say on the stream. And he said that no one cared up until I said it, apparently. Wait, do you have a Discord server? Nah, I do. It's just like that. So, here's where it gets crazy, chat. This is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. He said, what if I leaked your snap? Okay, let's start at the beginning, chat. Let's truly start at the tippity top. 1, I didn't leak his snap from my phone. I didn't leak his snap from my brain. I typed his snap from what I heard him say on his stream that was maybe 2 minutes ago at the time of this happening, of him saying, what if I leaked your snap? Okay. I didn't pull this out of thin air. Number 2, his snap is his first name with last initial. His username that he spelled out said his last initial on there. And his first name. But wait. Isn't his channel name his first name? Isn't his channel name literally Brody? Is that not his first name? Is his channel name something like The Game Demon that doesn't include a real name in it anywhere at all? Like, is it not something like that? Like, should it even matter? Okay, that's actually a nice one. That's like, oh, something like that. That's pretty nice. Where the fuck is it? It's in my channel description, Phantom. You can DM me, Nightmare, but I don't accept friend requests. So, back to it. He said, what if I leaked your snap? He knows my snap because we have each other added. My snap is my first and last name. Okay. First and last name. Give me a bit, Pickle. We're not doing hoops. My snap is my first and last name. I don't know how many of you know my first name. I know Pickle knows it. But I don't think any of you in the chat know it. I know Peanut knows it because I might have accidentally said it or something. No, Peanut and Random know it because we were in a conversation about it. And there's a few people that just know it. Bagel knows it, but there you go. That's like 2 people in the chat. So not everyone knows it, and the people that know it are told not to say it. So Bagel, don't ever say it. What's up, Quentin? So, basically, how this works, right, is he said, what if I leaked your snap? Not like he said his snap or anything. He said, what if I leaked your snap? And, right? Mine is my first and last name. His is his first name with first initial. Not like people already know his first name because his channel name is that. And not like he may or may not have said his snap on his stream. And also, yeah, just a great overall experience, right? And I'm like, bro, it's not the same thing. And he's like, yeah, it is. You just leaked my snap to the chat. It wasn't that big of a deal up until you said it. And it still wasn't that big of a deal because the only reason it became a big deal is because I got unmodded. That's the reason it became a big deal. People were asking why I got unmodded. I answered them. And that's why it became a big deal. No one cared. Literally no one cared. Maybe one person. And at worst, what's up, Taco Rockers? He can just deny the goddamn friend requests. Because he can just deny the friend requests because it doesn't have anything to do with leaking him or anything. He can just deny them. You know how easy it is to deny a friend request on Snapchat? They are not difficult. On any social media, denying a friend request is so easy. It's not hard at all. You could even block them. It's equally as easy. Like, if you really don't want the friend request, block them. It's not that hard. It's not like I leaked your name or anything. Like, see ya, Takaraka. I appreciate you. How old is you? People don't say, not people don't say. People don't remember my age, so I just say what grade I am. I'm 11th grade, US. People, for some reason, don't remember my age. People are like, you are this, you are that. Okay, whatever. I am this, I am that. Alright, we're doing hoops. Screw this guy. So, Psycho no bounce. I'm too yapped right now. I'm in the server. Dubs, DM me. Phantom. What's up, Nova? Exactly. I'm 6'7", guys. 6'7". This is why we play touch. Yeah, Phantom. Trust. Trust. Okay. 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 Wow. Why DM you though? Why not? Dude, I would never hate on you even for something bad. Yeah, that's a lie. If someone does something bad, it's just about right that you can hate on them. That's, they did something bad. That's hateable. If I did something bad and I got hated on for it, that's my own fault. I take accountability for the thing I did bad on, and yeah, that's my own fault. So yeah, that is the story, guys. It's dumb. Just, you know. Pickle, that's yours, by the way. Just wish, you know, we could be friends still. We're not, so. Can't do much about it. That's the cycle of friends, cycle of life. You can't. Not everyone wants to stay. This stream is just always, no, I started this, well, yeah, I guess I kind of started it a while ago. But yeah, and not everyone wants to be friends with you all the time, so you just gotta move on, really. Dude, Pickle's ass. We should never have played this stupid, shitty, ballsack ass game mode. Pickle's the biggest piece of shit. Like, dude, jump for the ball, bro! We're in Diamond 3! Jump for the ball! Like, it is not that difficult to just jump. At least make an effort, man. Like, Pickle's ass. Oh my god. Oh my good gravy. Did he jump that time? I'm actually curious now. He jumped and he slapped into the... You know what? You may as well not jump. How are we slapping into the rim? You know what? You may as well not even jump anymore. What's up, Sky? Yeah, actually. But Phantom, when is that game? Is it on the 20th or is it this weekend? Week 4, I'm trying to think. It's week 3 this week? So yeah, next weekend? I would think. Maybe? Yeah, they play Indiana State this weekend. There we go. Fuck this. Can I just forfeit? We're not playing this anymore. An own goal was the only option. This guy got bumped out of the way. IU versus Illinois, yeah. Get your ass online, Phantom. Let's see who the real goober is, okay? Get your raggedy daggy, hot diggity, cross country, I don't even know, ass up. Come on. Fight me. Yeah, we got a Friday game this week, so. When did school start for your, August 11th? Or 10th or something like that. No, Phantom, you don't need to do that. You know what you do gotta do, Phantom? You gotta analyze NFL. There's a game tonight. Commanders versus Green Bay. Who do you think will win? You should at least know a little bit about the two teams. Like, both teams made it to the playoffs last year. Packers got first rounded. Commanders beat the Lions and then made it to the NFC Championship and lost to the Eagles. I mean, you gotta know some backstory here. Green Bay versus who? The Commanders. Washington, the like Redskins. Commanders. What's up, Splash? Oh, Commanders got that? I got the Commanders quarterback. I'm hoping they got that. Good golly, he was like the only bright side in my fantasy team last year. Imagine this. Okay, Phantom? Imagine this. This is how my fantasy team went last week. A player who's a top 10 receiver got 1 catch for 8 yards. Absolutely stunning. A player who's a top 5 receiver got 4 catches for 45 yards, but was projected double that, like 8 catches for 90 yards. So, as you can tell, 2 players already underperformed the hell out of themselves. It was great. What's up, Noah? Yeah, we are talking about fantasy. What's up, Chase? He only had 1 target, bro. How do you know who I'm talking about? These guys are sniping me. I was talking about AJ Brown. Okay, my 2 top receivers combined for 10 points. We're having a blast already, if you can't tell. I had Lions defense, 2 points. That's generous that they even got 2 points. I don't think they got a single sack or anything. That was hideous to watch. That game sucked. What's up, Layden? Noah, you gotta talk about fantasy with me now. You gotta learn NFL, Phantom. Learn about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, man. AJ Brown, I'm an Eagles fan. The Eagles cooked, but they'll use AJ in a different week. Hey, fair. I cheered for the Eagles. I don't like Cowboys, but I don't like in the Super Bowl rematch this week. I'm cheering for Eagles, but also AJ Brown. Like, I need AJ Brown to do something this week, for crying out loud. I'm like heavily depending on it right now. I'm not even kidding. Well, sorry, Misty, but I despise. Anyways, so back to it. What's the main reason why you haven't learned about the NFL? Travis Kelce? What's wrong with it, bro? Just cheer for every team other than the Chiefs. Whenever the Chiefs play literally anyone, just cheer for the other team. That's what's funny about it. Oh, what a shot. Yeah? Yeah? Tough shot, for real. How about the Seminoles, Noah? That's what Phantom asked you. Florida State. Because he's a college football nerd. No way. I own gold that, by the way, guys. Just saying. Are we serious? Is that the split shot psycho you guys wanted? Yo, Chase, I'ma mod you, alright? I respect you for coming back again, you know? I'll mod you. I just need to get onto my main account. Why not? That's all if I mod you. Plus, you seem chill. And you like football, so that's good. So, back to the yap session about my fantasy team, because we're at a whopping 12 points right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers kicker. He made a 48-yard field goal. That was nice. He made an extra point. Cool, whatever. He also missed an extra point, which would have given them a 4-point lead. But instead, they were up by 3, which gave the Falcons a chance to tie it up with a field goal. And he missed a 40-yard field goal earlier in the game as well. That's 5 points that I lost out on. Actually 6, because you lose a point when they miss a field goal. So I basically lost 6 points there because of that. TGD, how much views do you think the short tonight is gonna get? I don't know what it is, so maybe like 1 million. So, Xavier Worthy's injury was kind of wild. My opponent had Xavier Worthy, so I thought I had a chance. No, I didn't. Apparently not. Okay, the highlights of my team. Jaden Daniels, he got 20 points. Cool. Devon A-Chain, he got 16. He got a garbage time touchdown. I got lucky with that. And James Conner, he got 14. So those were that was the highlights of my team. And now let's revert back to the lowlights of the team. My tight end, David Njoku. This guy was supposed to be #1 on the depth chart. There's a rookie behind him. His name's like Harold Fannin Jr. He was supposed to take over later in the year. Nah. He gets 9 targets and Njoku gets like 6. And that guy gets like 7 catches and Njoku gets like 3. Like, it's one of those toxic comeback sorts, bro. What's up, LT Prod? A calm million, I swear, bro. This guy's so viral. Okay. What's up, Lethal? What's up, FN Gutsky? Okay, so back to it, guys. The lowlights. And Njoku got 6.7 points. Wait, 6.7? Yeah, he got 6.7. So, that was great. And then DJ Moore. I actually had a chance to win. It's not a good one. I had a 16% chance going into the Monday night game. I was down by 20.4. I had 75 points, and my opponent had 90 something, like 95, 96. And I needed DJ Moore to get 20 points. He got 8. Like, Caleb Williams sucks, bro. He had him open on a touchdown, one of the 4th down plays. Couldn't connect. And then he had him wide open for another touchdown down the sidelines, and he just freaking threw the ball out of bounds. He just missed him. Like, what are we doing? You know, does TDG mean anything? TGD means the game demon. That's what my channel name is. Oops. It's the game demon. Oops. Can I play with you? I've been doing viewer stuff on weekend. I'm so weird. Pickle hates me. Oh, Pickle. I need Debo to pop off tonight. I need Jaden Daniels to do really good. Chat, you want to hear the lineup I'm going against or no? Noah or Chase, if you say yes, I'll name the lineup that I'm going against versus my lineup. It's the same as last week's lineup. Give me a second, Pickle. Air dribble bump in a split shot. PM? Nah, it was a real game. Trust. Guys, at what sub count do I get mod? 1 million. Yes, who's playing tonight? Commanders and Packers. Alright, I'll tell you the fantasy lineup that my opponent has. This guy drafted really weird. He drafted a kicker in like the 8th round. he just drafted the team he wanted. I think what he did is he just drafted all the players he wanted, like, extremely high, just to guarantee that he gets them. So, like, I wanted Mike Evans 3rd round, which he was projected 4th or 5th in a 10-man. And he drafted the guy 2nd round. I wanted to take him high, and this guy drafted him 2nd round. Okay, this is his team, guys. He has Patty Mahomes at quarterback, Jahmyr Gibbs at running back, Kyron Williams at running back, Mike Evans and Jalen Waddle for his 2 receivers, Sam Laporta for tight end, Keenan Allen at flex, Ravens defense, and Brandon Aubrey, the Cowboys kicker. So hopefully Ravens defense can choke on something and not do anything this week. What's up, Kaiser? How you doing? I hope Mahomes explodes. I agree. I hope he explodes like Xavier Worthy. That was... Obviously, I do not wish on a player's injury, but how does that even happen? Dude, I didn't go fantasy football last season. I missed out on take 1. Michael Penix Jr. isn't QB1 yet. I mean, he's the #1 QB on the team. On their team. Mahomes is washed, bro. You don't even know what the NFL is. Yo, do you want me to invite you to a college football server, Phantom? There's like 28,000 people in there. It's like always active. You can yap to random people about stuff. There's a lot of crazy people, but there's a lot of cool people. So. Do I start Calvin, Austin, Thor, Travis Hunter, Travis Hunter? I'm gonna go play Forsaken. Adios. Alright, so basically, guys, my bench, I may or may not have drafted 6 receivers on accident. No one knows this. I may or may not have done that on accident. So this is what I have. DJ Moore at starting flex. But I also have Stephon Diggs. I'll follow NFL for is to see how IU kids are doing. I'm down. Hendershot is on the Giants, right? Who's the Hendershot? Wait. Who are we talking about? Travion Henderson? Are we talking about Travion Henderson? He's on the Patriots. If you're talking about him. Yo, what rank are you? I don't really play rank. I'm just here to chill. But I have Travis Hunter on my bench. DJ Moore's flex. Stephon Diggs on bench. And Cooper Kupp. Guess how Cooper Kupp did. Unless you saw the stat line. He did shit. He got like 2 targets for 15 yards. But it did so bad. And then Travis Hunter did alright. And Stephon Diggs did the best out of all 4. But he's not even their #1 receiver. Like, on the depth chart he is. But he has, like, Drake May likes to throw it to Demario Douglas. All these bums, you know what I mean? Like, Hunter Henry, like, bro. Throw it to your man, Diggs, bro. No Misty and no Cobb. I gotta go in, like, 5 minutes, because I'm gonna go watch the game. I'm gonna go watch the Commanders game. He's a defensive kid. Oh, type shit. Dude, Nico Collins sucked. He had like 6 points if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I heard. What, the Texans in general sucked. Let's just put it like that. They sucked. They should have won that game and they didn't. Yeah, that's true, Misty. You crushed out. And that's why you're not mod. Good job, Fanta. Nice. Oh, all I follow NFL for is to see how IU kids are doing. Yeah, he said my name, I know. Bro, he's ditching us for NFL? Yes, bro. I'd much rather watch the NFL over play this stupid shitty game. Alright, chat. Have a good day or night on that note. And Phantom, I'll DM you the college football server. You can get a role where you can pick the team that you like and the logo will display next to your name. It is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So like the Michigan logo displays behind my name. You know. There's a lot of Michigan fans, lots of Oregon fans that have high-ass egos about the Big Ten. Yeah. So, adios, guys. And peace. Wait. And peace to my outing, bro. Shut up, Misty.